Welcome back to VintageWeightsPGH. My name is Rob and I'm here at Rep Fitness Showroom in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. If you haven't seen my tour video yet, I'll drop a link for it at the end of this video. Make sure to check out the full tour. But this video is focused just on their bumpers and weight plate offerings, something near and dear to my heart. And if you want to pick up any of these plates, you can help out the channel by using my link in the description. It won't cost you any more and it'll help the channel a little bit. With me is Nate. You may have seen Nate on the Lift History podcast. Thanks for coming out, Nate.
Thanks for having me, Rob.
Nate was my cameraman on the tour, and he's owned more weight plates than I have. So in terms of weight plates, I wanted to get Nate's opinion on some things, because between the two of us, we've had a couple hundred designs probably through our collections through the years. So it'll be interesting to work through here. Let's start with a weak point for us, which would be bumpers, because we're mainly iron guys. So Rep has these three main designs of bumpers. The basic design on the far left here also comes in a color option. Out of these three designs, Nate, how would you rank them 1, 2, 3? One being the most desirable to you, 3 being still pretty good, but third place.
I'm going 1 here in the center. I really like the colors. I like the color flex in there. I like the design here on the plate. There's a little lip here that makes it easy to grab with one hand. I'd say there's number 1. Number 2 here. Again, there's another little lip, easy to grab. It's just a little bit more plain. And then number 3, I guess the plainest of them all, would be what I rank down at the bottom.
I would agree. I've had bumper plates in this style before, nothing wrong with them, but you know, I kind of get a little fancy over the years, so I like these two. I like that this one has this kind of like little, I don't want to say knurling, but this texture. I'll say texture. This texture on it, that's kind of cool. If I had to have a tiebreaker between the two, I'm a sucker for a story, or for some kind of background, and these lines represent mountains, and Rep is from Colorado, so I think that's kind of cool, so that's what would land me on these. Now let's go to the other side of this rack and take a look at the iron. So these are the color bumpers I was referencing, and then the competition bumpers are also here. I guess we should have had those in our breakdown, but I'll be honest, I don't know if the competition would have overtaken my top 2. In terms of iron plates, this is the number 1 plate I came to see. These are the Made in USA Equalizers. So I'm getting tired of holding this. Let me hand it to you, Nate. What's your first impression here of these Equalizers?
I gotta say I'm impressed. I really like that they incorporated the honeycomb design. It is very easy on the hand, easy to carry. I like that it has 45s both facing the same direction and the Made in USA on there.
There's a little bit of a lip too. You don't have to grab it through the honeycomb, you know. You could just grab that lip. Maybe I'm eyeballing it, but a ½ inch on either side.
That's a real good point, and I think overall this is a really nice plate. It even has some kind of spokes coming out, which I like. Reminiscent of some deep dish plates in there, and it's actually pretty thick too. I don't know exactly how far, maybe 1.5 inches.
I'm guessing it's about the thickness of a standard Strength Co. milled York plate, but
it's a nice plate, and it's made in the USA.
It's made in USA, which I think is cool that Rep is starting to dabble in the Made in USA market. I also think that it's cool they stuck with the honeycombs. Their urethane Equalizers came out, I want to say 3 to 4 years ago. So it's cool to see them stick with that design for their Made in USA iron plates. The set goes all the way down to 2.5s, but at 10 pounders, it starts just being a solid plate rather than a honeycomb design. And that's one thing that I kind of wish was addressed, is that the 2.5, 5, and 10s had even just laser etched honeycombs on them or something. I know for the sake of the weight, you can't actually have the holes in there. What's it make you think of vintage-wise?
Like I said, it's got the spokes on there, reminiscent of some deep dish plates, whether it's York or something else. And then as far as, easy grip plates, Ivanko.
Yeah, the 6-shooters.
The revolvers, the Chemco plates too are a little bit older.
Yeah, you're right.
I forget how many they had. Might have only 5 holes.
Ivanko had 7, right?
Ivanko's got 7.
Yeah, Ivanko has 7, Rogue has 6. How about, we'll give a real throwback for the vintage people, the Robert's Big Wheel.
Yeah.
Robert's Big Wheel, the first with the holes, right? The original. How many holes does that have? 9?
I don't know.
I think it was 9. So, yeah, there's only like, whatever, 4 people that have Robert's big wheel. But I think it's pretty cool. The competition, the calibrated plates, they, have the mountain design. I think that's pretty cool. Kind of like I said about the bumpers, I like seeing something of the culture in the plate. So I like that they incorporated that. Then on the back, you got the plugs for calibrated plates, but they also have these insets to help grip them. So that's nice as well.
Yeah, I think
Any
that's a
first
really
impressions
nice,
for you?
really nice touch with this little grip here, because sometimes those competition plates can get slippery, especially if
Yeah.
you're all sweaty and you're the one loading the bar yourself. I think that's a really nice touch. Makes it really easy to handle. I like the design, the mountains, like you said. It's a nice plate.
Yeah. And then different colors, like you would expect. Red, blue, yellow, green, white, black. I think we covered pretty much all of their offerings. So thanks so much for coming back to Vintage Weights PGH. Big thanks to Nate. I appreciate you hopping
Rob.
on, giving me your best opinion. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. This is Rob. Thanks so much.